Hello, hello. Welcome to the Cretaceous Café. My name is Dayon, and I am the owner of this establishment. Allow me to personally see you to your table. How is this one here by the window? The feathers and scales and claws and whatnot are throwing you off, are they? Now, how to explain those? I can say now that I, along with all of my staff, are dromaeons. Have you heard of us before? Oh, no worries. None at all. It's quite a long story, my friend. Perhaps you'd like to hear it over lunch? Excellent. Elos, can you see to our newest guest here?
Right away, Dayon. Hello, my name is Elos, as you've just heard, and I'll be your waiter today. I'll let you have a moment with the menu first. Here you are. I am afraid our drinks are listed there, not on either of us.
They've never met dromaeons before.
Oh, then this must all be a bit strange for you. I can assure you, we're not really any different from more common demi-humans, like nekos or inus. And the maid outfits... Dayon, what's the deal with the maid outfits again?
Every so often, we'll adopt a theme for a short while to draw in some extra attention. Be honest, dear customer. You're here because you read Boy Maid Café on the sign outside, aren't you? Don't be shy. There's no shame in indulging one's more basic desires. Within reason, of course.
Right. So, what can I get you to drink? Got it. I'll be right back with that.
Is something wrong?
No, I'm fine. I just don't really like how they're looking at me.
Is it the outfit? We won't keep the gimmick for much longer. Only until the end of the week.
Oh no, I don't mind the outfit. That's not what they're looking at anyway. It's my feathers and claws. Sorry, I know I should be used to it by now.
Oh, there's nothing to apologize for, Elos. You know that if they try anything to harm you, I'll split them open like firewood.
Dayon.
Or just throw them out. Oh, you're such a dour boy. You know I was joking.
Right. I'll just get them their drink then.
Excellent. And I'll set them straight. Your drink is on its way. Now that you have a few minutes, perhaps you'd like to hear more about us dromaeons. Oh yes, it's quite the story. You might have noticed that we resemble a kind of creature that's long been extinct. Yes, raptors. That's one word for them anyway. The point is that we must seem very strange, even in this city, where you probably don't look twice at a neko walking past you on the sidewalk, or a kitsune serving you coffee in any other cafe. After all, cats and foxes still exist. Oh, of course, there's no need to be ashamed. We are a bit rare. But let's back up. Why are there so many species which just seem to be an amalgamation of humans with random animals? Yes, it is a result of magical mutation. Let's get more specific, however. Do you know about the great distortions? Not the details, That's okay. I'm hardly a historian myself. You see, Just like the Earth is encased in an ozone layer, it's also covered with an atmosphere of magical energy. Generally speaking, this manosphere, as it's known, is perfectly stable. It's simply the flow of magical energy across the globe. But sometimes, very occasionally, and under very exceptional circumstances, there is a major disruption in the manosphere, so great it ripples all across the world.
And here's your drink. Have you had... Oh, sorry. I'm not interrupting, am I?
No, Elos. Not at all.
Oh, alright. Here's your drink. Dayon, are we cool here?
Yes, of course. I'm only filling them in.
If you say so. Now, have you had a chance to look at the food menu? I recommend the smoked ham sandwich. We caught the boar ourselves this past weekend in the forest outside the city. Oh, sorry. We don't have anything with chicken. That's a branch too close to us on the Tree of Life, you know? Great. I'll get that right away for you.
Elos has been a joy to have here. Hard-working, always eager to do his part, considerate of the rest of the pack. Staff. Now, where were we? Disruptions in the manosphere. So far as we know, there have been 4 major disruptions in the manosphere in the Earth's history, each of which has warped space and time, caused mass mutation and destruction, altered the history of the world in significant ways. These are called the Great Distortions. The second occurred, around 65 million years ago, during the late Cretaceous period, when a massive asteroid struck the Earth and caused immeasurable upheaval. Oh yes, you know precisely where this is going, don't you? The asteroid's impact disturbed the manosphere enough to cause a great distortion. The impact itself did spell the end of the dinosaurs. However, the distortion ensured they wouldn't all fade away at once. Some survived to become modern birds, but the distortion also shattered time itself, and many species were quite literally thrown across history. Surely you've heard that news report from a decade or so ago about the discovery of a Deinonychus fossil that was only 20,000 years old. You have? Good. Then you know about our ancestor. Because 20,000 years ago, the eruption of a major volcano chain caused the third. That's the one which smashed human and animal life energies together. I'm afraid I'm not much of a scientist, so I couldn't explain exactly what happened. But this created demi-humans, nekos, nagas, kitsune, inus, dromaeons, among others. Yes, I know this must be quite a lot to take in, if you haven't been keeping up with it. But as a dromaeon, I believe I have a duty to know these things. Yes, some Deinonychus were set so adrift in time as to survive until only a few thousand years ago, but not many. We dromaeons are few, very few. There were never very many of us. One pack, one family, scattered across the globe. I was lucky enough to be able to open this cafe so I could create work and a sense of community for my family. But not all are so fortunate.
Here we go. Hot and fresh from the kitchen. Can I get you anything else? Oh, of course. I'll be right back.
I'll leave you to your meal then. I hope you enjoy this authentic dromaeon cuisine. Just let Enos know if you need anything else.
And here you are. I'll just... Oh! No, don't worry. I caught it. You can let go of my hand now. Really.
Is this one bothering you, Enos?
No, not at all, Dayon. I just dropped something and they were helping me pick it up. It's fine. Really.
Just so you know, we have a hands-off policy here at Cretaceous Café. Our feathers are very sensitive, you understand, and require diligent preening. Very well. I'll just be over here.
I'm sorry about that. Dayon is rather protective over his staff, which I appreciate, obviously, but yeah, it can get a little overbearing. He gave you the whole spiel, huh? I mean, he isn't wrong. We dromaeons are exotic, as some people would say. And it's not always easy being exotic. It can get trying sometimes to have people stare at you and wonder what you are. Most just stare, and you get used to that eventually. But every so often... Anyway, I know he's intense, but Dayon looks after us. He gives us steady employment, keeps us out of trouble, and makes sure that we and our families are doing okay. He's more like a surrogate big brother than a boss. I'm thankful for him. Yeah, it is pretty fancy in here. But I assume Dayon just works somewhere else and saved up money to open this place, like anyone else. I don't think he comes from wealth. I don't think he even has a mate, or is in touch with the rest of his family. Or if he has a family, outside of the one great pack, of course. A dromaeon homeland? Well, Dayon has talked about where he's from. It's a desert region in the south, mostly comprised of nomadic societies, with a few temporary settlements built up in the less remote regions. I'd love to go there someday, but he always seems hesitant to go into much detail. Even when he does bring it up, he always stops himself, like he hadn't meant to talk about it. Oh, I'm kinda rambling now too, though. I'll let you eat. Just call me over if you need anything.
And how are you enjoying lunch? I'm very glad to hear that. I'll pass your compliments on to our chefs. Very good. Enos should be by soon with the bill. Oh? You will? You'll recommend us? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, truly. And I apologize for my outburst earlier. Well, thank you for your understanding. That means a lot. Ah, here comes your server now. Thank you again.
Well, Dayon is looking chipper. What did you say to him? Oh wow, he would like to hear that. Can I get you anything else? Sure, I'll get your bill right away. Oh, yes, the Maid theme is ending this week. Yeah, the Maid costumes are a little weird, right? I mean, I don't hate it. It's cute and all, but having a frilly dress and a tail is a bit inconvenient. Especially a tail that's kind of stiff and covered in feathers. Oh yeah, why do you think we have the tables spread so far apart? We'd be knocking into them all the time otherwise. But I'm keeping you waiting now. I'll get your bill. Thank you again for choosing the Cretaceous Café. Come back anytime.